Iraqi Dinar Guru Opinions September 28, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. September 28, 2025 Newshound Guru Pimpy Community Comment. Iraq was removed from the exotic currency list. Now this is worth really paying attention to. If you're going to get removed off the exotic currency list, this signals to the international community that the currency is stable, allowing investors to consider investing in the country. It doesn't mean it's going to happen right away, but it indicates they're ready to go onto the forex. Yes, getting off that exotic currency list is a big step. September 28, 2025 Newshound Guru Claire article. Masroor Barzani thanks Washington. Resuming Kurdistan's oil exports is a win for all Iraqis. Quote, Kurdistan Regional Prime Minister Masroor Barzani on Saturday praised the role played by the United States in resuming the region's oil exports after a halt of more than 2 years. September 28, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground Report, Firefly. Our oil is moving everywhere because of the oil agreement and the signing of it, television showing tankers on alert for the resumption of oil to Turkey. They're showing all types of videos here in Iraq where we're moving oil in every direction. Frank. The global energy market does not mess around at 1310. September 28, 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z, via PDK, oil is flowing in Iraq this morning. This paves the way for HCL implementation. I have been told for years that once we have HCL we are done with waiting. Middle East market. September 28, 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goat article. Kurdistan. All oil companies signed the tripartite agreement except one, and this does not affect. Quote, the company emphasized that resuming oil exports from Kurdistan would restore Iraq's position as a primary source of oil for the thirsty European market. This is revenue of $11 million per day. Can you say oil and gas law almost done? September 27, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26 question. Father passed away. He had currency and have paperwork. Do you think we will have trouble cashing them in? If you have the paperwork, if you have the receipts, you won't have any problem. You don't even need the receipts to cash in your dinars. Why do you think you even need the receipt to cash in your dinars? You don't need a receipt to cash in dinars. You need the dinar. You need the currency. The bank just wants the currency. They don't want the receipt. Why do I need a receipt? Are you ever audited? September 27, 2025 Newshound Guru Pimpy. They're talking about the deletion of the zeros quite often. Will they do it? I don't know. None of us know. September 27, 2025 Newshound Guru Sandy Ingram. Based on how Zimbabwe handled its revalue, I keep trying to prepare people to be prepared to travel. No, it doesn't mean that you will have to travel. You may be able to drive across town to your bank and exchange the IQD, but that may not happen. I want you to be prepared for whatever happens because Iraq could very well readjust its currency. And it not ever, at least in the initial stages, be available for revalue in the United States. It's totally possible, people. It's happened. September 27, 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru FNULNU. This foolishness about Trump negotiating a higher rate for people in the know because he loves you so much is laughable. September 27, 2025 Guru Nader from the Mid-East. It's impossible Iraq stay at 1310. I'm telling you it's impossible. You look at many countries, like Guatemala, they're not that way and they have nothing besides bananas. September 27, 2025 Newshound Guru Claire article. The Prime Minister receives a phone call from the Federal Prime Minister. Quote, the KRG Prime Minister expressed his hope that this agreement would pave the way for the approval of the federal oil and gas law. September 27, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26. The moment you see the HCL, nanoseconds later you will see the new exchange rate. September 27, 2025 Newshound Guru Militiaman. Iraq is screaming they're going international. And we had the article talking about gold, that it supports the exchange rate. Take it seriously. September 27, 2025 Newshound Guru Pimpy. When it comes to the Iraqi dinar, if we're all going to be millionaires like we're all hoping, you need those zeros to stay on and you need the exchange rate to change. September 27, 2025 Newshound Guru Sandy Ingram. We all watched Zimbabwe's revaluation. We saw hyperinflation. We also saw how Zimbabwe gave around 2 to 3 weeks for people to turn in their old Zimbabwe currency for the new Zimbabwe ZiG, which is backed by gold. We didn't have the currency they were using in the country at the time of the revalue, so none of us got on an airplane and flew over to Zimbabwe and dealt with the revalue, but we did get a glimpse of how countries may or may not handle their revalue. September 27, 2025 Newshound Guru Hennig article. Kurdish crude oil reaches Turkey on path to global markets. Quote, oil exports from the Kurdistan region successfully resumed on Saturday morning after a 2.5-year halt. 190,000 barrels per day are now flowing to world markets under a historic tripartite agreement between the KRG, Baghdad, and international oil companies, officials confirmed. September 27, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26 There are no humanitarian projects. I'm not trying to burst your bubble or go against you. When someone tells you give me your dinars and I'm going to give you a higher rate, a special rate, it's insane. It's a lie. It's misleading, it's hopeful wishing. I wish it were true. But you cannot have a dual exchange rate for a currency. It's against the law. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. September 27, 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z, via PDK. Question. Any idea what the dong rate is going to be? Mark Z. I think it will be in the low $2 range. Some of my sources thinks it will be in the low $3 range. September 27, 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goat. What pops out in the news from Iraq, but an article that is exactly what the CBI told us would be coming shortly. Article. Deleting 3 zeros from the dinar. Citizens' concerns and experts' warnings. So, why are they asking the citizens what they think in this article? Are they planning to conduct the project to delete the zeros? Did the CBI say they were planning something? Should we expect shortly to hear from the CBI? I believe that we can answer all these questions with a big fat yes. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com